Aspects of co-teaching model. There are a large number of different methods of teaching children. Each of them is focused on specific situations and expected results. One of these methods is collaborative teaching. Simultaneous teaching of two teachers in the same class is the most challenging part of co-teaching. Although the practice of co-teaching is still a new phenomenon, it has already demonstrated its advantages, as well as the difficulties of its implementation. This topic was chosen in order to reveal how effective or ineffective the model of joint teaching is. There are many other models, but the model of education by two teachers at once is quite contradictory, which requires detailed consideration. Joint teaching allows teachers to attract individual knowledge, skills, and approaches to the education of both teachers. The exchange of teaching methods helps to increase the level of pedagogical skills of both teachers. Co-teaching is a controversial topic that needs to be debated in order to further the success of students. Teachers have to communicate and work together to make co-teaching work. While some say that is extremely difficult, I find that many teachers love to collaborate and work together. Ultimately, teachers want to see their students achieve goals and learn lessons. This topic was also chosen to demonstrate precisely what the advantages and disadvantages of the model are. Since the model is not yet widespread enough, it is necessary to identify its main aspects that should be improved so that teachers can apply the model in practice. Co-teaching can happen in the classroom in a variety of ways. I have researched and seen many ways. It is all about executing co-teaching properly for it to be successful. This is attainable with the proper tools and training. Teachers can split lessons by day or throughout the lesson. I think it is beneficial because teachers can support each other and grasp several ideas. This is important because this models teamwork for students. An increasing number of teachers notice the positive effect of using elements of collaboration in teaching groups of students. In addition, a rising number of teachers are trying to find tools that support this way of teaching. Co-teaching has its advantages, thanks to which some teachers use this technique and achieve the set goals of teaching students. Fogarty and Tschida claim that teachers can exchange teaching strategies and techniques that will allow them to create a more advanced training program. This article supports the idea of the co-teaching model. Meanwhile, a practical application of the co-teaching model stems from special education. In their article, Brendle et al. Identify that there are benefits to co-teaching, particularly to special education children in regular classrooms. However, they also note that instructors lack the expertise and training to effectively implement this model, so administrative support should be in place. Teaching by two teachers at once brings a significant positive effect for gifted children. Through joint efforts, teachers create conditions for the development of students in a training program that will give talented children the opportunity to more actively and rapidly improve their knowledge. Students are not bored in the classroom, as the training program is designed not to feel like they are in a simple lesson but are involved in active mental activity and maximize their potential. Furthermore, co-teaching creates an innovative, student-oriented field, which increases their interest in the subject being studied. This is a great advantage of co-teaching over traditional teaching. Both of these articles are also supportive and show the benefit of the co-teaching. There is also a contradictory opinion that teaching by two teachers is not favorable. This is due to the fact that many teachers do not have enough knowledge and skills to use this teaching technique. Such circumstances can lead to conflicts between teachers, as well as to a decrease in student performance. These negative descriptions show that the model of joint teaching is quite complex and imperfect. Another article by Chitiyo and Brinda does not support co-teaching in the classroom. This article does a study where the results state most of the teachers were unprepared to co-teach in the classroom. One teach, one assist, station teaching, parallel teaching, alternative teaching, and teaming are all ways to use co-teaching. Because there are so many ways to use co-teaching, it can lead to unpreparedness among teachers. Majority of the teachers comprehended what co-teaching was, just not how to implement it correctly in the classroom. Overall, the article examines co-teaching and how unprepared teachers were for implementing this method in the classroom. In conclusion, there is no doubt that the model of joint teaching is quite effective and brings good results. Its positive impact is reflected both in improving the academic performance of students, as well as their development. In addition, teachers improve their competence by exchanging professional knowledge and experience. Like many other teaching models, this model is not without disadvantages, but they are not incorrigible. Selecting teachers for co-teaching who can interact with each other and who have a similar opinion on education can solve this issue.